MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Justin Verlander gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ozzie Albies is the second out of the opening frame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The pitch. In there, 1-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Little dribbler down the line. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Mike Foltynewicz is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
That gets down and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His line against Justin Verlander, 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Matt Joyce.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Joyce goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches. And he's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Josh Reddick. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Yulieski
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that. Stepping in, Ronald Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Nick Markakis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Second baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning. 96 miles an hour, that's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. But either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. There goes Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Ozzie Albies comes in. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Left field and deep. Kemp over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Ready for another chance? Brian McCann, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Junior going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
Leading off for the Braves, the designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So it was a swinging strike three. Freddie Freeman becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Standing in, Ronald Jr. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. No problem here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tony.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albitz is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Swanson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's
Now
Ender
batting,
Inciarte.
center
He's
fielder.
0 for 2 thus
Ender
far in this one.
Inciarte.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And there's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Pulled toward right center field. Beautiful diving stop. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch is a cold strike. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Astros 0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Altuve.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Correa.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The designated hitter.
Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Freddie Freeman is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. McCann rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Markakis.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Nick Markakis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he's back standing. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick, but this will land out there just foul. Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Ender Inciarte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Third baseman, number 20.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2 from the stretch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
First offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Center fielder number
Here's
4.
George Springer. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. A.J. Minton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention,
So
please.
digging in now Jose
pitching for the
Altuve
Braves,
hit the ball pretty
number
well in his
33,
last at-bat, but it
A.J.
resulted in a line out.
Minton.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Don't you just love the World Series? This home run right here that ties the game late. It's the best competition at the best time of the year, and the best players step up. This is terrific.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
The shortstop,
Here's Carlos Correa now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning here at Minute Maid Park. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Roberto Osuna comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit that, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
For Atlanta, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Matt Joyce now. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up with it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Jr. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
For the Astros. Designated hitter.
Now here it comes.
Michael Brantley.
Swinging a soft liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Bottom of the ninth inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. 2 down. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros, and this game is still tied. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ryan Presley takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And a high strike there, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Tyler Flowers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder, number 11.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit out toward second. Altuve has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Grant Dayton comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Charlie Culberson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Leading out for the Astros. Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
Litmus Diaz is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit back up the middle. A quick out number 1.
The right fielder.
In now, George Springer. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those.